We're back from round We're back for round 2.
So, what are we doing again? Check out Pepe's Dinosaur Planet map.
We gotta go to...
Okay, we gotta go back to the place we were just in.
And find Gerunda, the Peruvian wrestler.
Yeah, and she will bring us to the Spellstone, I think is what's going on. Which we need to rebuild the planet.
So while looking in the instruction booklet, I found the credits. We found out that David Wise was not alone. He composed the music, and he got help from musicians including Grant Kirkhope, Robin Beanland, Jamie Hughes, and Steve Burke. So they're the other rare musicians at Rare that you probably recognize. Yep, and as Michael pointed out, since he knows the names better than I do, that the voice actor for Conker,
Chris Seaver,
is in here, and somebody else,
Chris Sutherland.
You are like really good with names, you know that?
Yeah. That was something I was really good at when I worked that teacher's assistant job. They were just like, memorize all the names by the end of the day, and I did it just fine. I like how I jumped... Okay, I guess now I'm fighting him. God forbid I'd be able to undo the lock-on.
Yeah, can you run away from stuff in this game?
And you know, what reason was there not... What reason was there not to make... not to let you be able to control the lock-on? It's not like the L button does anything else.
Too much work for the developers.
They were lazy. This game is already in development hell for an eternity.
I'm sorry, did you see what just happened?
Yeah, I collected them, but they disappeared anyway and didn't count.
3 fell down. 2 of them landed on Tricky's head, so you couldn't get them, and they despawned. That is actually what just happened.
Is the game trying to redeem itself, or is it trying to not do that? So that everything I've said about it all these years... Whatever. I hate this game.
We're off to the first dungeon. And Michael, doesn't it feel like the exact opposite of what you would call a slog? And that it's fantastic, and its pacing is great. You're not going slowly up and down ladders. Am I right? And is it capped off with a boss that is great and challenging, but not too challenging, and is sort of satisfying to beat?
Listen, you know what game we're talking about, right?
Exactly, which is why I presented you with that question. And now, sir, I'd like the answer.
No.
No. I love you, Michael. You're great.
Okay. There, open the door.
Why couldn't you do that? Is that how you got there before?
No, I was just going up there right now. That was actually the first thing I did. The first time I played this game was I opened that switch because I didn't, but I couldn't open the switch because I didn't have the staff because I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
I literally hate that program. The Apple update thing, it is literally Hitler. See what I did there? What a load
You mean
of shite.
confirming Godwin's law? Yes.
No, but all jokes aside, iTunes and the iTunes updater are probably the worst programs that I feel forced to use because of their pseudo monopoly on the digital music market.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, we're going to use the warp stone to take ourselves back up to the mountains. I actually think it would be faster to go the way we came back.
But Michael, then we don't get to talk to the Scottish rock monster.
Is baby gonna cry?
Baby might cry. Babu.
Babu.
Might cry.
Babu. Babu.
I looked for what you were talking about and I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to sit through like an entire Mega Man Legends 2 playthrough just for that.
Well, he's in Mega Man Legends 1. Bon.
That's what I meant. Why did I say 2? Is there even a second one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And don't you know how upset people were that they canceled Legends 3, Eric?
Oh, that's right. Where's Legend 3? Give us Dire Tide, and so on and so forth.
Well, spoiler alert, Mega Man Legends 2 literally ends with Mega Man stuck in outer space.
Well, see, it's funny. That's the second huge spoiler to that game you've given. Because you also said what all the humans are.
Yeah, that's true in the Kirby 64 playthrough, but...
Yeah. I think that the reason I know that is because that part was released today. And as I do with most of our parts, I skimmed. Listen, let me tell you what kind of milk I was drinking, alright?
Skim milk?
No, 1%. What are you, stupid?
Can somebody please tell me what the point of this room is, besides probably loading? Why do I have to solve this puzzle every single time I come in here? Just to swap the direction of the water. It's a waste. It's a fucking waste, is what it is. Is Eric enjoying himself?
Yes.
Look at him, how fast he's swimming.
Yeah. He's doggy paddling, but instead of, like, making a different animation for him, they just sped it up by, like, 200%.
Alright, I think I can open that.
You gotta get all the fuel cells. What do you even use fuel cells
I don't
for?
know. I just collect them so that I don't have to go backtrack for them.
You don't even know what they're for?
No.
Do they have
I've
something
only
to do
played
with the
this game
R-Wing
once.
sections?
What?
Do they have something to do with the R-Wing sections?
I'm sure that's probably it. Like, you have to have a certain enough to access some of them. I don't know. It's just filler.
I just want to know why the fuck they named some of the things they did. They did Bafomdad? GrubTub? Who named that shit?
I imagine it made more sense in the original Dinosaur Planet game.
Maybe. Maybe not, though. I love that guy. That guy should, like, be like Bowser's roommate. How many? So you have a small scarab bag. Do you know how many that holds?
50.
50.
So we'll probably...
Oh god. It's not open. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody,
If you spilled that on my capture card, I would have fucking hurt you.
It's closed.
Eric,
it's not
look
even
at this.
open. That is the solution to this puzzle. That's the solution. You're not supposed to help him out. You're supposed to give him food so that he becomes quote unquote strong enough to escape. But it's okay. We have our...
This is the worst game I've ever played.
It's okay
Anyway.
because there's a genre...
Oh, look. I've got to give him the frostbite before his health bar depletes, Eric.
Before he dies slowly of frostbite. I'm sorry, quickly of frostbite. My fingers are falling off.
If you don't hurry, I won't be able to open the gate with my one finger that remains.
I will no longer be the only mammoth with fingers.
Good thing I can unselect, turn off the fucking lock on, or else this would be really annoying.
This would be really obnoxious or something like that. You just gotta get them.
You gotta get the weeds.
Frost weeds.
Oh, I've gotta fucking push them?
You gotta soccer them over.
Turn!
Pretend they're the...
Oh, of course, he's like standing in front of it, so you...
This is gonna be the...
Go away! Get out!
This is... See, this is one of those moments that doesn't happen in the very early game. We finally hit that point in the game where these sorts of like mini-game type things show up and are really obnoxious.
I like how I'm locked onto him, but it isn't shooting at him. Die!
Just using all your magic.
I don't understand why the magic meter couldn't automatically refill.
Why does the mammoth, why does he have a health? It's not like it's not going down. Then the egg just flew. Hey, you just unlocked on, didn't you?
I guess pressing B does that. Why are there so many of them, and why do they respawn?
So all the stuff you're saying about not being able to...
I guess you can. But you have to, like, I didn't know that's... You have to, like, put your staff away, and then that makes it work.
Oh, man. So what you're saying, Michael, is this game isn't as bad as you thought it was.
I'm saying that I was wrong about one small thing.
You made it sound like a pretty big thing. I don't know. I think this game is actually GOTY now. Now that we've confirmed that. By the way, you're... Oh, that's the bar of how many things you've given him.
Oh, so...
Did you hear that fucking noise? It's like he just took a hearty sip of a milkshake.
Why do the frost weeds run all over the place?
And
why can't I pick them up and give it to
them?
them?
They look like those aporoids. Those little ball thingies. And Star Fox Assault.
Which is a much better game than this, by the way.
That thing despawned, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't think
Lord
that,
forbid they flash before they do that, so you know when they're going to go away.
Grab that egg before it falls in the river. God. Quick, Michael, quick.
Damn it.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh my god.
It's an egg. Why is it bouncing all over the place like a Mexican... It's okay, because you're about to die, which means you're going to have to restart this whole thing.
I know, I have a Bafomdad, so I'll...
Michael says, I have a Bafomdad. They're just gonna respawn. Oh, there's an egg over there. Did you hear that, Eric? Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Do you wish to use Bafomdad?
The Bafomdad resurrects Fox with full health.
Do you think somebody helped design this game named Fred Fox? What a dumb joke. That made Michael happy, so there's that.
Eat the weed!
Michael says unironically.
Yeah, that's been a running joke in this playthrough, if you haven't noticed.
Is Michael...
Me saying things unironically.
Eat the weed! Use the Bafomdad. What we gotta do is we need to find the 6 white grub
Gotta
tubs
hit the foosball in between the goalposts.
The foosball. Fusa.
Go in the center of the leg!
It's okay, because that's about to despawn. This is great. I'm having a great time. What are in those crates?
I don't even remember this part of the game. And it's fucking pissing me off.
That's because
I remember a lot of it, but
it's
holy shit is this annoying as hell.
This part
Go away!
That's because this part got overshadowed by worse parts. Just want to throw that out there. And and when you slowly realize that that's exactly what happened, I want you to understand what you've gotten yourself into.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't shut the hell up about doing a playthrough of this game.
That's true. And I wasn't the only one. See, normally when I say things like "Get Michael, do this," people don't listen to me. But this time, everybody was on top of that. Everybody wanted to see the Stairfax temperatures.
You won.
I thought he wanted 4, not 3.
I don't fucking care.
I like his little hat he's wearing.
My mother sent us to find you. Well, I am Gerunda.
I thought you said it was a she.
I don't know what gender it was.
I'm pretty sure that's a man. Although who knows? Maybe the only thing I have to go on is the voice, which I can barely hear. They have one of those rocket-powered moons that goes really fast. What the hell? This is so weird, because it's like regularly generated, but it has like the overlay.
That's right, the mammoths are enslaved.
So his daughter dishonored him.
She dishonored her ancestry.
Oh, that's right. We didn't really bring it up beyond you yelling at it. This game's rated T for teen.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, so by the way, check out the Pippi's Dine. Okay, thanks.
Pippi's. You just mixed the two names.
So now we've unlocked access to one of the floating islands up there that we can put back.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say.
So here's what I don't understand.
Put them back. Why do NPCs fall asleep? Why would you design your game that way?
Yeah, that's the fucking stupidest shit.
Isn't that? But it's immersive. Just like the dinosaur language.
Alright.
It's like Skyrim. NPCs fall asleep in there too. So why not in Star Fox Adventures?
Because one of them is...
Uh-huh.
I don't know, one of them's actually a good game. Anyway.
You don't even like Skyrim. I don't think you've ever even played Skyrim.
Well, you know what? It's better than Star Fox Adventures. I don't have to play it to know that.
That's true. I would say that's true. I would give you the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I think I'm gonna stop at the shop before we head off for the next dungeon. Yes, folks, we're like 3 hours into this game, and now we will be going to the first dungeon. You can see how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's okay though because it's quality over
And once
quantity.
again, we have to do this. Because God forbid we could just run through a hallway and be back there. We gotta go all the way back up here, drain the fucking water.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Climb all the way back down the wall.
And go all the way around.
Yeah.
When it could just be an open path.
It's the disguise loading.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. So how many dungeons, full dungeons, would you say there are in this game? Even just an estimate.
8.
8? Really?
No, 6.
6.
There are 4 dungeons on the floating islands, and there are 4 floating islands. And then there are 2 spellstone temples you gotta go to after you finish those. And you gotta revisit both of them at least once.
Okay, so
So
technically 6, but...
You revisit... I don't think you have to replay the entire dungeon.
So what you're saying is the dungeons have both quality and quantity.
I mean, like, I love Majora's Mask. It's probably my favorite Zelda. And that game only had 4 dungeons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's... I guess these things stay forever. Okay.
Would you say...
Why can't I just jump down?
It's okay, because you only have to come back here like once or twice. I'm so glad we played this game.
I'm sure you are.
You don't have enough scarabs. Hold on just a goddamn second. You don't have enough scarabs.
Look at that picture on the bag.
I couldn't see it as a Bafomdad.
Okay, I'll show it to you.
Yeah,
This
that's a
lets us carry
Bafomdad.
more Bafomdads.
He's like frozen. It's like they just put... What do you know those...
Eric, look at the bag. There's a Bafomdad's head sticking out.
Yeah, no, I saw that. And you can see through parts
You
of
can
the
carry
bag.
10 of them? Damn, that's generous.
Yeah, that's a fucking lot of Bafomdads, my friend.
Yeah.
You know those, like... What do you call those character models when both their arms are sticking out? Like,
T-pose.
T-pose. He looks like that's the equivalent of his T-pose whenever you're whenever you bought something and he's sort of standing there with like a blank look in his eye. It's okay, Michael. Don't worry. You're going to get to enjoy the act of leaving this place soon. And
There we go.
slowly jumping down and then climbing up the ladder. So that'll be good.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Bum, bum, bum.
You don't have enough scarabs.
See, the only boss that I remember... Oh, actually, I remember 2 bosses. And, of course, the final boss. But, I remember them all being fantastic and super fun to fight. Am I correct there?
I mean, honestly, besides the final boss, I don't remember much of them. Maybe they're good, maybe
Good.
they're not.
Good. I'm glad you don't.
I remember the giant T-Rex.
Yeah, that's later. That's one of the 2 I remember.
I remember that one being annoying and kind of freaky.
I'm glad that you forgot at least the first one, because that'll be all the more funny to me when you get there. Because I'm pretty sure it was slightly less than average, as they might say. You know, I'm just saying that the boss itself was not, in fact, smarter than the average bear.
Is that so?
You understand? It couldn't take your picnic baskets. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
I want to meet the guy who did this guy's voice. Use the PDA. Or PDA? Did people even still use PDAs when this came out? When did
I don't think so.
When did the PDA die? Probably with the invention of the smartphone.
Probably, yeah.
What would you say? 2006? A little bit earlier.
Yeah, with the iPhone.
Yeah.
Maybe a
So-
little before that even.
Yeah.
Because there were smartphones before the iPhone.
Yeah. I mean, they...
Okay.
It's just weird. Although, I guess this was designed for an N64 originally.
Yeah, that's true. And it is supposed to be the future, so maybe they come back.
Oh, that's what fuel cells are for. They are for the R-Wings.
By the way, Dinosaur Planet gets renamed Sauria in Star Fox Assault,
That's right.
and I think that's a much better name for it.
Why?
Because which sounds like a better name?
No, but why did they just rename it? Did
I
they
don't
even
know.
mention the fact that they renamed it?
I mean, while I do think Star Fox Assault has the best presentation of any game in the series, at the same time, it still did a lot of really weird, dumb things.
I suppose.
Anyway,
Where did Bigma go?
we're going to be going to
I
Dark
like how we
Ice
could be
Mines.
playing that game.
The snow... Don't remind me.